بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم عن أبي سعيد الخدري رضي الله تبارك وتعالى عنه قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول من رأى منكم منكرا فليغيره بيده فإن لم يستطع فبلسانه فإن لم يستطع فبقلبه وذلك أضعف الإيمان رواه Muslim. On the authority of Abu Sa'id al-Khudree, may Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala be pleased with him, who said, I heard Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam say, whosoever of you sees an evil, let him change it. Let him change it with his hand. And if he's not able to do so, then let him change it with his tongue. And if he's not able to do so, then with his heart. And that is the weakest of faith, the weakest of Iman, a Muslim. Actually, there is a qissa with this hadith, as you can see in Sahih Muslim. Marwan ibn Hakam was the one who initiated khutbatul Eid before Salah, before prayer of Eid. And a man saw this and said to him, this is not how it should be done. The sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ is to pray the Eid prayer before the khutbah. Marwan let him understand that this has been done like this for a long time now. On seeing this, Abu Sa'id al-Khudri radiallahu anhu reacted and said, أما هذا فقد قضى ما عليه. As for this man, he has done what he is supposed to be done. Because Marwan is the Amir, is Amir al-Mu'min. What you can do is to stand up and talk, and he did. And then he related this hadith, Abu Sa'id. And today, those of us who can change what is going on in many places, especially the very thing that is happening before our own eyes, civilians are being killed, buildings destroyed, all kind of things that even animals would not do are happening nowadays, today, as of now, in Palestine, in al-Quds al-Sharif, in Al-Aqsa, in Gaza to Hashim. Our hukam, those who can stand up to this power should stand up militarily. Those who have their voices in the United Nations, and those who can do pressure on these powers, they must do so. Those of us who have not, that power, we still have power. We still have power of, following up with what is going on. We have the power of solidarity. We have the power of getting the information to people. Because Israel's apartheid state, Israel doesn't exist, but it is just an apartheid system. The only country that exists there is Palestine. But this apartheid system, not only they kill civilians, not only they do all these
crimes, but they do also try to hide whatever the reality that is there. They want to give the world something other than reality. But today, you cannot hide reality. It's there. But we still have to share the truth and the true narration, because their interpretation of what is going on, no matter how they do it, it's ugly, it's lies, but still, they share that with people anyway. So we have to prove that what they're saying is lies, and we have to put out there that reality is this and this and this. And I was informed that Israel's Minister of Defense, Wazir al-Difa, met with the executive directors of TikTok and Facebook, telling them to help Israel hide the violent images people are putting down there, because they know what they're doing. But they cannot hide all images if all of us share. And all of us also must participate in any protests, whether it is here in America or virtually or wherever a Muslim has to go out and do protest, pressure our governments here, the Congress, the United States government, who sends billions of dollars to Israel on our behalf every single year or even every single day. This must stop. And we must also make dua. As the Prophet ﷺ said, وَذَلِكَ أَضْعَفُ الْإِيمَانِ, to feel that in our heart, that itself is changing it. The feeling in your heart and making dua, you are changing it, because he said فَبِقَلْبِهِ, meaning change it with your heart. You can change it even with your heart, but don't just stick there. Do everything you can. You make dua that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala change the situation. May Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala purify the Holy Land from the filthy hands of the Sahayina. Because these people, they don't even believe in God. Documents are there proving that all the founders of Zionism and Israel, the founders, none of them was a believer. They were all of them were malahida. They didn't even believe in the existence of God. But they used religion to fool people, to create whatever they want to create as a chaos down there. And they have succeeded. That's why you still today see some of the Orthodox Jews, people who, come out, protest alongside the Muslims. Yeah. Because they have in their very book, in the Torah they have today, that they have no right to put a state, let alone to steal someone's land to establish a state. So this is all built on lies after lies. It is our duty to, prove that, to show the truth, to share the message of truth, to stand with our brothers and sisters there, as much as we can, with our tongue, with our, wealth, with everything we can, and with our dua, in a way. Not from time to time. It has to be constant. Because if we know that, as Muslims we are one body, if there is a member that is complaining, that has some, problems, then the entire body feels it. So we have to feel it here. People who have no houses now, people who see their kids being killed in front of them. Yeah. Couples, one is dead, the other is there wounded. You look at this, I cannot watch the TV without having my tears coming out. And 24 hours now, I'm putting Al Jazeera to see what's going on. And, and the muqawam is there. We must make dua for them. Unlike what America want to make us believe that Hamas is a terrorist, they're not. These are protecting their lands. We have to make dua for them, for Hamas and for Al-Jihad al-Islami and all these muqawamat, And we make dua also for the leaders of the Arabs and the Muslims to come to to see that we have to denounce what they do, but we make dua. We must make dua for them, because they're seeing the reality. They're coming back to the path. Can help. It can help. May Allah guide them all. May Allah guide them all. And all these so-called leaders of Palestine, Mahmoud Abbas, these people who you don't even know if they are Israelis or Palestinians. Yeah. We make dua for them. They need our duas. That Allah guide them and guide us all. May Allah make it easy. May Allah make it easy. Allah make it easy. اللهم انصر عبادك في فلسطين وفي كل بلد يا رب العالمين. هذا وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. آمين.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe to our channel